What's up, Creed? JJ here. Today's cigar review is going to be our good old favorite Cuban. This particular one is the Cuaba, and it is a vitola of 5 5/8 by 46. It is called the Exclusivos. It is a figurado shape, perfecto style, and it's one of Cuba's more unknown brands, more so called or labeled as a more local brand as opposed to a global brand. Anyway, I've had these before. I remember the first time I tried it, still, it was like one of the most amazing things I've ever had. And it was one of my first Cuban cigars. Tiny bit of resistance. Nice. Some salt. Real sweet aroma. Real sweet aroma. Almost kind of has a cinnamon aroma. A touch of fruit. Anyway, let's get toasted. It's a fairly loose wrap. Visible veins, about medium, I'd say. Now, I do like to take my time a little bit with these ends, just because they taper so small. I want to make sure it's lit. Real light off the draw right now, for obvious reasons. Look at the size of the hole. Anyway, you just take a few minutes to get ready, to get going, you know. So, Cuaba is one of those, like I said, not so well-known brands. The reason why I say they're local is because, or classified as a local brand, because they're created in manufactured in small batches. They are out there, yes, but they hold very small market share as opposed to Monte Cristo, Romeo Julieta, or Julieta, and some of the other ones. So that's why they are what they are. So Cuaba is a post-revolutionary brand. Okay, it was, believe it or not, released in 1996, and the president, Francisco Linares, did a release party, and that was held at the Claridge Hotel in London. Now we're starting to pick up on flavor. As it's opening up from a small start, flavor's starting to pick up now. So I have hay, I have nougat, there's some almond nut flavor in there. Bit of earth. Smooth through the nose and creamy. So at the release party in London, they had 14 Class 7 rollers, highly decorated rollers. And what they were doing is they had demonstrations of rolling the Perfecto Figurado style cigar. And amongst those 14 as well, 15 in total, was also, what's his name? Carlos Gonzalez. Now, Carlos Gonzalez is the actual creator of the Cuaba brand. Now, funny enough, the release for this was in 1996. Not very far. Don Jose Pepin Garcia came from Cuba 2001. So he was helping other brands as a consultant and stuff like that, and perhaps he had a hand in this brand too. Who knows? If he did, thank you. It's great. So these highly skilled torcedores doing the demonstration, they wanted to release the Perfecto double figurado shape again, to help boost and boost the popularity of it. Basically, early 20th century, big time popular size vitola, in shape, and basically since 1950 it started to digress or fall out. Standard Parejo shape became what everybody wanted. So butter, almost like a wheat as well. You know what I mean? Like a, I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, very floral, almost fruit too. Quite elegant. So gentle through the nose. A little bit of pepper, that's okay. And definitely some cedar. So, the molds for these, unfortunately, were not ready at the time of release. So, as they were doing their releases and placing the box out to the market, because the molds weren't there or had not been made yet, all the cigars in the boxes were misshapen, a little bit larger, a little bit smaller, and because of that too, became an amazing collector's item. Great collector's item. I collect a little, few things here and there. I'm not huge in collecting because I like to use what I buy. Plus it just sits there, collects dust. So in terms of collection wise, I'm not that kind of person. Would I like to acquire some things like that? Yeah. So, the cigars are still being rolled by a Class 7 or higher torcedor. And the blend itself was actually designed after a Monte Cristo. If you've had a lot of Monte Cristos and you have one of these, you can definitely pick out the distinctions between and the similarities. But some connoisseurs say, no, you know what, it's more represented, Romeo and Juliet is more of a better representation of this cigar. So it's been quoted saying that, and I don't know. Personally, I would say it has traits of both. It has I would say the more spiciness and fruity flavoring of Monte Cristo versus the kind of I would say edginess of Romeo and Juliet, and also kind of has its own, you know, still, you know, it's all from the same nation, so there's only so many ways you can split it. It's all about playing with percentages anyway. Big time butternote there. And floral. Very floral. So that's pretty much it for the first third. And really, you know, that's it for the history. Very brief. Hasn't been around long enough to have one, so but it's one of those cigars that I am glad it's around, because it really is one of my favorite cigars in Cuban circuit. Well, pretty much anywhere. Now the wrapper is starting to come up. There's a spot here. I actually dropped it. I don't have a whole lot of these left, so we're gonna see how it holds up. It's a good test for it. However, if it looks like I'm sweating like crazy, it's because I am. It is hot out, it is humid out, and for the sake of the show, I suffer. Anyway. It is done with the more premium tobacco from Pinar del Rio, which in the Vuelta Bajo. Ash is holding on nicely. There's that piece I was telling you about, but construction's still good. Got a nice white, flaky touch of charcoal, like a charcoaly gray in there. We are coming into the end of the second here. Huge smoke out of this thing. For being such a small concentrated opening, smoke output is huge. It's cream. Had notes of graham, very floral as well. Some cinnamon in there as well. Just strength's kicked up a bit. These are a medium to full, okay? Don't let their size fool you. They can give you a good kick of what you need. Oils around the head are, I can feel them on my lips, taste them. Very nice, very pleasant. It's not that gross, tarry kind of taste there. It's kind of quite nice, actually. Even notes of dry fruit, like an apricot taste, and a bit of hay. That's it. So, touch of spice in there as well. Nothing too overpowering or anything like that. Just a hint. Give that little change up, that little bit of complexity that you want. So, anyway, I will see you at the end of the third. Well, we're at the end of the third, down to almost the nub. Raisin kicked in, floral notes as well. Bit of hay. Had some coffee in there as well. Cinnamon. Just been a great smoke. It's a quick one, you know, because of the way it bubbles out and tapers back in. You hit that middle portion there where it's like time stops, you know, and then as it tapers back in, time picks up again. So that being said, great cigar. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. If you have a chance, go for it. A lot of people pass them up. They're like that diamond in the rough, you know. Great bouquet. Very sweet. So, anyway, I'll leave you here. Short cigar, short history, short review. JJ with Cigar Creed. Click that like button, subscribe, join the creed, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts if you've had one. It's done.